World War I, a global conflict that unfolded from 1914 to 1918, extended its reach to various corners of the world, including the North African territory of Morocco, which was then under French and Spanish colonial control. This article explores Morocco's role in World War I, examining its strategic importance, the impact of the war on the region, and the legacy it left on the path to decolonization. 1. Colonial context. At the outbreak of World War I, Morocco was a French and Spanish protectorate. The colonial powers, primarily France, sought to secure their strategic interests in North Africa. Morocco's geopolitical significance as a gateway to the Mediterranean and its natural resources made it a contested territory during the war. 2. Recruitment and labor contribution. Moroccan soldiers, known as Gaumiers, played a significant role in the war effort. Recruited by the French, these indigenous troops served in various theaters, including the Western Front and Europe. Their contributions to the war effort highlighted the complex dynamics of colonial relationships and the exploitation of colonial subjects in the service of imperial powers. 3. Economic exploitation. The war brought economic changes to Morocco as its resources were exploited to support the war effort. The demand for raw materials, such as minerals and agricultural products, led to increased economic activity, but also exacerbated social and economic disparities. 4. Social transformations. World War I had social consequences for Moroccan society. The deployment of Gaumiers exposed North Africans to new cultures and ideas, contributing to a sense of awareness and identity that would later influence nationalist movements. 5. The Treaty of Versailles and colonial repercussions. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, reshaped the global map and had implications for colonial territories. While the treaty recognized the end of hostilities, it also sowed the seeds for future unrest and nationalist movements in colonial territories, including Morocco. 6. Seeds of nationalism. The experiences of World War I, with Moroccans fighting on distant fronts and the economic exploitation of the region, played a role in fostering nationalist sentiments. The war became a catalyst for the development of a nascent Moroccan nationalism that would evolve over the subsequent decades. 7. The interwar period. In the aftermath of World War I, Morocco experienced increased scrutiny and demands for political reforms. The tensions between colonial powers and the aspirations of the indigenous population set the stage for a series of changes in the interwar period. 8. Legacy and decolonization. The impact of World War I on Morocco was significant in shaping the trajectory of its modern history. The war contributed to social changes, economic exploitation, and the development of nationalist aspirations. In the post-World War I era, Morocco became a focal point for decolonization movements, eventually gaining independence from French and Spanish rule in 1956. Morocco's involvement in World War I unfolded within the broader context of colonialism and imperial ambitions. The experiences of the war, including the recruitment of Moroccan soldiers and economic exploitation, had profound consequences on the region. The seeds of nationalism planted during this period would ultimately influence the trajectory of Morocco's struggle for independence in the mid-20th century. World War I, while a distant conflict in terms of geography, left an indelible mark on Morocco's path to self-determination and decolonization.